If you had to open your wallet, there'd be reward, banking, and retail credit cards. There's one or two cards that are widely accepted. These are able to confirm your identity. Such cards can be found in the average South African's wallet, but there's a large number of individuals who do not have any form of identity. This has made it difficult for many to apply for special government funds, as we've seen during the recent COVID-19 crisis. It's also been difficult to individuals to access financial solutions, specifically for opening bank accounts. There's countless examples of individuals unable to access essential services or financial services or apply for jobs. They have no way of presenting the widely accepted form of identification. What if we can change this? What if we had the digital tools to make life simpler and easier? It all begins with building accepted credentials and digitizing these. The first step to doing this is establishing a standard industry mechanism with digital identifiers that individuals own. These do not belong to any institution, organization, or entity. We're most familiar with a mobile number or a bank account number as identifiers in South Africa. But as BankservAfrica and Sentfree's ID proxy research confirms, these cannot be used on their own. An individual may be the holder of 2 cell phone numbers and lose one. This makes it difficult to rely on cell phone numbers as the individual's stated identifier that would help them to access websites or mobile apps that require personal authentication. Then there's the risk that if the identifier belongs to a single organization, they're able to revoke these at any given time, leaving individuals identityless. There's also no digital ID governance framework or accepted industry standards for expressing, exchanging, and verifying digital credentials to create reliability, trust, and security. Let's bring this closer to home. Sifiso is a 34-year-old married man and father of 2. He's had to move twice over the last year to areas where there is high demand for odd jobs. COVID-19 hits and Sifiso's odd jobs slow down. He becomes one of the many South Africans in need of government's social relief fund. He has historically been paid in cash for the jobs performed, but his application is rejected because he doesn't have the paperwork to prove his place of residence to be fully identifiable, and he doesn't have a bank account for the electronic payout. This can change with digital ID. With the recognized standards-based credentials that show Sifiso is a South African citizen and confirmation of his address history, he is eligible to receive a social grant and can be assisted. Sifiso is also able to open a bank account with these details, so he is able to receive his grant payout. Decentralized identifiers are a unique identifier with verifiable data that an individual can authenticate themselves with. These are generated and registered cryptographically. This makes it easier for Sifiso to approach social authorities with his credentials. His digital wallet will then produce a unique identifier that is signed using a private key secured by a biometric proof or PIN that is only known to Sifiso. The uniquely paired public key is published to a distributed ledger. This highly encrypted and secure way of authenticating also ensures that Sifiso is in control of his digital cards and that these are in trustworthy hands and kept private. More individuals like Sifiso are empowered, and the gateway to an inclusive digital economy is widened.